Welcome to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage. Today we're going to be looking at JASMY. As we were talking about previously, it's continued to dump. So let's get into the price action and see what's going on. So what we were talking about here previously was looking for the possibility of actually seeing continuation to the downside when we got into this zone here. Now we have actually broken down one more time here, and I am looking at this potentially as a fifth wave, looking for this orange third wave to have actually completed now there's something we just need to be aware of here. There is also the potential we could argue this is 1 2 is a flat over here, and then this could be 3 4 and 5. So I would be anticipating another drop to the downside, potentially looking for this 426.255 to this 407.634 area. Now if we do continue to break down one more time here for this fifth wave, this would then put us in a location where we'd have to just be on the lookout for the possibility of an additional fourth wave and a fifth wave. Now if we do break down into this zone here, this typical fourth wave could look to complete between this zone of this 482.290 to this 565.692. Now this would be looking for that possibility of an additional fourth and a fifth. Like I said, however, we could also argue that within this we have a flat as a wave 2 here. So we need to just be a little bit careful of this, because the way that I'm counting this move here is as a diagonal. So it is possible it could actually be a flat correction here as well. So we need to be careful of that. But primarily I am still expecting another additional drop to the downside. Now, if we start to break back above this zone of this 561.266, then it becomes less likely that we are still within this fourth wave, and then we would have to reevaluate how this count has come down here. But primarily, this is what I'm still looking for, treating this as a 5-wave sequence to the downside, that fifth wave looking for this low here. And then we're going to have to watch it and see how this plays out, whether we get another 3-wave move up and that possibility of another fifth wave, which could look to bring us down towards this lower zone of this 396.139 to this 362.812. Now, how does this fit into the count? So we've been talking about a couple of things within this structure. We were talking about the possibility of this being a flat correction here, but because of the idea of actually taking this low, it would invalidate that idea of this being a flat. So we'd have to start treating this as a 3-wave move to the upside, where this is ABC. So that would potentially mean that this could either be 1 2, or alternatively this could be A, this could be B, and then we could get a C to the downside. So this is going to be key if we are looking at this move in that way, that we actually see a move that holds the support zone. Now the support zone is lower down here at this 342399. That would be a typical zone we'd be looking for as a 786. Now that would be the lowest we want to come. We've already come down to this 50%, so we're going to have to just monitor this. But like I said, I do think we've got another push to the downside, and I think that push to the downside could look to actually take us down towards this 1-to-1, which would be here at this 403745. Now, if we do get an additional drop here like this, that would be confirmation of that 5-wave move from this high point here. Now, if this is just a single 5-wave move to complete this as a C wave, what this would mean is that we could actually then look to push to the upside again. And if we did move to this 0.618, that 1-to-1 would actually be here at this 1272.159. Now, if we are looking at this as a C wave that's going to break this low, we could also look at it potentially as a third wave to follow, which could take us as high as this 254.5154. Now, this would be a confirmation of an impulse to the upside, but like I said, we need to be careful because there is still the potential that this could be a 1-2, and we actually still need to break down deeper. So we're going to have to monitor this move that we currently have here. If we do complete this 5-wave sequence to the downside, and then we only form a 3-wave move to the upside, which fails to actually break back above this zone here of this 690.947 to this 569.136, we could actually be looking at extension to the downside, where this becomes an additional 1 and 2. Sorry, it would go down one more time, then we'd have an additional 1 and 2, and this could actually mean we have a bigger breakdown to follow this move. So we have to be careful of that. That bearish scenario is looking at the move in this way like this, where we would be looking for that potential of this is a 1-2, and then actually looking for that third wave confirmation down here towards the zone of this 220 591. So that would then put us in a 5-wave structure to the downside. And what we would have to be on the lookout for is if we do break down into this area, we could get an additional 4th and a 5th, which could look to bring us down towards this 194624 to this 165748. Now that would be looking at a possible target area for this completing to the downside. Now, once we have this 5-wave move to the downside, what we would be anticipating is actually to see a break back to the upside now, looking for another trend to start here. Now, we always have to be careful when we have a 5-wave move. If we do get something like this, where we actually have an additional leg down here, we'd have to wait for that confirmation of breaking the high until we would break back above the zone of this 837117. We need to be careful of continuation to the downside. So we're going to keep you up to date here. The bullish scenario, I mean, technically speaking, you could argue it's still alive. But it's just the internals that we currently have are suggesting that we would be looking to break down, because we were looking for that possibility of having a break to the upside here, where we're looking at this potentially as a 1 and looking for this wave 2, but we've come down so deep now it becomes less likely. We haven't invalidated yet, so we need to just keep an eye on it. I wouldn't say it's completed though, this move. I would say that it still needs another drop. If that drop holds this low, by all means, it is still possible that we could see a pushback to the upside here towards a 0.0915760. But at the moment, it's just looking unlikely with how deep we've come into this move. It is looking just corrective to the upside as well. Currently, possibly it could become something impulsive, but yeah, there's just not a lot here that's making me think we're going to see an impulsive move to the upside. But if we had to get a move above, actually we'd have to go off of this one, because I think this completes here, so that would be into there. It's very choppy. I wouldn't say it's got good structure here for an impulse, but if we did have to get a move above this 558.362, then we could potentially start to argue that within here we have this as a 1, 2, 3, we get a 4th and a 5th, and then we could be looking to actually break out of this zone again, and that would be looking to possibly invalidate that that area of that we'd be looking for as a 4th wave. So yeah, if we start to break up in this manner where we get a push up past this 558.362, then we can potentially still look for that possibility of a push to the upside. Really, invalidation is only down here at this 423.144, so it's still alive, but it is just really becoming less likely the deeper we push here, because even as that flat correction that we were talking about, we have come down very deep now. And we were looking for this 1618, and it's just come straight through that zone. So it's possible that it could still hold, but like I said, I am still anticipating an additional drop to the downside here, and that could potentially look to bring us back down into that 0.618 area as a 1-to-1. But we just have to be careful, because if we do lose that support zone, basically then the whole count starts to fall apart. So, if we lose this 342399, the whole count starts to fall apart. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and leave us some feedback down below. Also in the description, you'll find a link to Discord. Come check it out, it's free to join. As well as that, you'll find affiliate links for both Primex BT and BYBIT down there, both great exchanges we use on a regular basis. Check them out for yourself if you do not have an account. Using the affiliate link does help support the channel, and we do appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.